Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportsdom coming back with another video. And this is my Arizona Diamondbacks at Los Angeles Dodgers series recap. Sorry I haven't been doing any videos. I've been busy with work and everything. The Diamondbacks, though, they won the series with Cincinnati, lost the series with Detroit, and now they won the series with the Dodgers. In their next series, it will be home against the Miami Marlins. Then they're home against Texas for two. At Texas for two. At New York Mets for four. Home against San Francisco for three, and at San Diego for four. Before coming home to play the LA Angels and the Chicago White Sox. So, let's recap this. Game one of this series was a game the Dodgers won. It was a game the Diamondbacks should have won. I thought they should have won anyway, although the Diamondbacks scored one in the third in game one to take a 1-0 lead. And then the Dodgers had a 6-run third to make it 6-1. The Diamondbacks scored one in the seventh, two in the eighth to make it 6-4. Dodgers win game one, which the Diamondbacks fell to 22-26, and the Dodgers improved to 33-17. And in game one, the Diamondbacks had 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Dodgers had 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The win went to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The loss went to Slade Cecconi. Yamamoto improved to 5-1, has a 3.17 ERA. Slade Cecconi, who got the loss, falls to 1-4 with a 6.12 ERA. And the save, Daniel Hudson, his third of the season. He's got a 2.70 ERA. And in the third, Jock Peterson singled on a sharp line drive to center fielder Andy Pegis. Kevin Newman scored. Ketel Marte to third. Jock Peterson to second. And it was 1-0 Diamondbacks. And then all hell broke loose from there for the Dodgers. Enrique Hernandez hit a 2-run home run, his third of the season, on a fly ball to center field. Solo home run, which made it 1-1. Freddie Freeman hit a grand slam, his 5th of the season, to center field. Miguel Rojas scored. Mookie Betts scored, Shohei Ohtani scored, and it's 5-1 Dodgers. Then Will Smith homered, his 5th of the season, on a fly ball to left center field, and 6-1 Dodgers. And then in the 7th, Kevin Newman singled on a ground ball to center fielder Andy Pegis. Deflected by second baseman Miguel Rojas. Eugenio Suarez scored, and it's 6-2 Dodgers. And then Lourdes Gurriel Jr., a solo home run, his 6th of the season, on a fly ball to left field, and it's 6-3 Dodgers. And then Jake McCarthy homered, his 2nd of the season, on a fly ball to right field, and it's 6-4 Dodgers. That was the final in game one. In game one, Corbin Carroll had 5 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 3 strikeouts, a 1.91 average, and a .549 OPS. Ketel Marte had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, a .291 average, and a .860 OPS. Jock Peterson had 3 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, 1 RBI, no walks, 2 strikeouts, a .318 average, and a .970 OPS. Randall Grichuk came in as a pinch hitter, had one at bat, had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .290 average and a .740 OPS. Christian Walker had 4 at bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, a .251 average, and a .775 OPS. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 4 at bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, a .236 average, and a .669 OPS. Jake McCarthy had 4 at bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, a .283 average, and a .771 OPS. Eugenio Suarez had 4 at bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, a .212 average, and a .603. No, I'm sorry, .603 OPS. Gabriel Moreno had 4 at bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, a .230 average, and a .663 OPS. And then Kevin Newman had 4 at bats. He had 1 run, 3 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .276 average and a .750 OPS. Totals: the Diamondbacks had 37 at bats, 4 runs, 10 hits, 4 RBIs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. And then Joe Mantiply, who started the game as the starter, went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no run, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 4.42 ERA. Then Slade Ciccone came in, went 5 innings, allowed 6 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 3 home runs, and has a 6.12 ERA. And then Bryce Jarvis came in and went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 4.21 ERA. The Diamondbacks pitched 8 innings, allowed 9 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 3 home runs. In a 6-4 Dodgers win in Game 1. And then in Game 2, the Diamondbacks won 7-3, where the offense woke up, the bats woke up, and the Diamondbacks were able to win this series. But the Diamondbacks win Game 2, 7-3. They improved to 23-26 on the season. The Diamondbacks had a 2-run second, a 1-run fifth, a 1-run sixth, and a 3-run seventh for a 7-3 win over the Los Angeles Dodgers. In Game 2, the Diamondbacks had 7 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. The Dodgers had 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Winning pitcher is Brandon Pfaadt. He's 2-3 with a 4.05 ERA. And the losing pitcher is Stone. He's 4-2 with a 3.60 ERA. Gavin Stone takes the loss in Game 2. Let's take a look at the scoring. Eugenio Suarez, an RBI single on a line drive to right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. scored, which moved Jake McCarthy to third, and it's 1-0 Diamondbacks. And then Gabriel Moreno, an RBI single on a sharp line drive to center fielder Andy Pages. Jake McCarthy scored, Eugenio Suarez to second, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks. Then in the bottom of the 4th, Shohei Ohtani stole third base. That's his 12th steal of the season. And then Shohei Ohtani scored, throwing error by catcher Gabriel Moreno, and it's 2-1 Diamondbacks. And then Ketel Marte grounded out sharply second baseman Gavin Lux. Freddie Freeman our two first basemen, Freddie Freeman. Kevin Newman scored. Corbin Carroll the third, and it's 3-1 Diamondbacks. And then Christian Walker hit a solo home run, his ninth of the season, on a fly ball to left field, and it's 4-1 Diamondbacks. And then Shohei Ohtani had an RBI single to right fielder Jake McCarthy. Miguel Vargas scored, and it's 4-2 Diamondbacks. Will Smith, an RBI double, his 13th of the season on a sharp line drive to center fielder Corbin Carroll. Shohei Ohtani scored, and it's 4-3 Diamondbacks. And then in the seventh, Jock Peterson homered on a fly ball to right center fielder. Kevin Newman scored, Ketel Marte scored, and it's 7-3 Diamondbacks. A 3-run home run, Jock Peterson's 6th home run of the season. 7-3, the Diamondbacks win Game 2. And in Game 2, for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll had 5 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, has a .191 average and a .550 OPS. Ketel Marte, 5 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .289 average and a .848 OPS. And by the way, in Game 3 of this series, Ketel Marte extended his hitting streak to 21 games. That's right, Ketel Marte on a 21-game hitting streak. Jock Peterson had 5 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .321 average and a .989 OPS. Christian Walker had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, has a .251 average and a .789 OPS. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, no RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, a .242 average and a .675 OPS. Jake McCarthy had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, a .282 average and a .761 OPS. Eugenio Suarez had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, 1 strikeout, a .218 average and a .612 OPS. Gabriel Moreno had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, .231 average and a .658 OPS. And Kevin Newman had 3 at-bats. He had 2 runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, 1 walk, no strikeouts, a .277 average and a .754 OPS. The Diamondbacks had 38 at-bats. They had 7 runs, 12 hits, 7 RBIs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Brandon Pfaadt in Game 2 went 6 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 4.05 ERA. Ryan Thompson went 1 1/3 inning. He allowed 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 0.84 ERA. Joe Mantiply went 2/3 of an inning, allowed no runs, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 4.26 ERA. And then Paul Sewald went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 1.50 ERA. The Diamondbacks pitched 9 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, no home runs, and the Diamondbacks win Game 2 7-3 and improved to 23-26 on the season. The Dodgers fell to 33-18 on the season. And then in Game 3, the Diamondbacks win Game 3 6-0 So they win this series 2-1. The Diamondbacks improved to 24-26 on the season. The Dodgers fall to 33-19 on the season. Ryan Nelson gets the win. He's 3-3 with a 6.03 ERA. Tyler Glasnow takes the loss. He's 6-3 with a 3.09 ERA. The Diamondbacks had a 3-run fifth, a 1-run sixth, and a 2-run eighth to beat the Dodgers 6-0 in Game 3. The Diamondbacks had 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. And in the top of the 5th, Corbin Carroll tripled, his third triple of the season on a sharp line drive to right fielder Jason Hayward. Gabriel Moreno scored, Kevin Newman scored, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks. Then a wild pitch by pitcher Tyler Glasnow. Corbin Carroll scored, made it 3-0 Diamondbacks. And then Christian Walker hit a solo home run, his 10th of the season on a fly ball to center field, and it's 4-0 Diamondbacks. And then in the 8th, Ketel Marte homered. That's his 10th of the season on a fly ball to left field, and it's 5-0 Diamondbacks. And then a pass ball by catcher Will Smith. Christian Walker scored and moved Lourdes Gurriel Jr. to second, and it's 6-0 Diamondbacks. Let's see, D-backs. Okay. Corbin Carroll had 5 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, 2 RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .191 average and a .557 OPS. Ketel Marte had 5 at-bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .291 average and a .862 OPS. Jock Peterson had 3 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, a .313 average, and a .966 OPS. Blaze Alexander came in as a pinch hitter. He had 2 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .247 average, and a .725 OPS. Christian Walker had 4 at-bats. He had 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .257 average and a .816 OPS. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .242 average and a .671 OPS. Randall Grichuk had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, a .288 average and a .727 OPS. Jake McCarthy had no at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .282 average and a .761 OPS. Eugenio Suarez had 3 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, has a .215 average and a .605 OPS. Gabriel Moreno had 3 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, no RBIs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, a .233 average and a .663 OPS. And then Kevin Newman had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, a .276 average and a .744 OPS. So the Diamondbacks had 37 at-bats, 6 runs, 9 hits, 4 RBIs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Hughes went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 10.80 ERA. Ryan Nelson, who gets the win, went 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 6.03 ERA. Justin Martinez went 1 inning, allowed no runs, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 0.64 ERA. Joe Mantiply went 1/3 of an inning, allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 4.19 ERA. Kevin Ginkel went 1 inning, allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 4.86 ERA. And then Brace Jarvis went 1 inning, allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 4.05 ERA. So the Diamondbacks win Game 2 7-3. They win Game 3 6-0, and they take the series from the Dodgers in Los Angeles 2-1, and now they get ready to take on the Miami Marlins at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. So the Arizona Diamondbacks come in at 24-26. The Miami Marlins come in at 17-34. I feel comfortable about Game 1 of this series because we have Zach Gallen on the mound. He will be going against Braxton Garrett. Braxton Garrett is 0-0 with a 10.24 ERA, 13 strikeouts. Zach Gallen is 5-3 with a 3.02 ERA, 55 strikeouts. So the Diamondbacks have to jump on that 10.24 ERA early, often, and not let up. And that's Game 1. We got Zach Gallen on the mound. I feel comfortable about that. Like I said, Game 2, we got Jordan Montgomery on the mound. He's 2-2 with a 4.98 ERA, 20 strikeouts. He will be going against Sixto Sanchez. He's 0-2 with a 6.41 ERA, 15 strikeouts. And we need to win this series and get ready for a 2-game series in Texas with the Texas Rangers. And then the Diamondbacks don't have a pitcher yet in Game 3. We will find out who the pitcher is in Game 3 of that series. But as of right now, for the Miami Marlins, it'll be Ryan Weathers pitching in Game 3. He's 2-4 with a 3.49 ERA, 46 strikeouts. So a good series for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hopefully this is a turning point in their season. They're 2 games below 500. They got a bad team coming in to Phoenix, Arizona, in the Miami Marlins. We need to win this series to get over 500. Winning these 3 games will put us 1 game above 500. And then we got the Texas Rangers, who beat us in the World Series. So we're going to want revenge for that. And then we got the Mets, at the Mets for 4. So we're at Texas, at the Mets, home against San Francisco, and then at San Diego before returning home to play the LA Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. So, guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my Miami Marlins at Arizona Diamondbacks Game 1 preview. The Diamondbacks got the rematch of the divisional round in the 2023 playoffs where they swept the LA Dodgers, and then they take this series 2-1 at Chavez Ravine in Los Angeles, California. So guys, comment, like, subscribe. Go Diamondbacks. Let's beat the Miami Marlins, and let's get a back-to-back series win for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Go D-backs. Beat the fish.